Hey guys, I'm really excited to announce that registration is now open for the Self Storage Summit. So go to theselfstoragesummit.com. So the big question is this: how are those in the self-storage industry like us going to be successful in today's market? That's the question, and this show will give you the answers. My name is Jim Ross, and welcome to the Self Storage Show. Hi everyone, this is Jim Ross from the Self Storage Show. Again, thanks for tuning in, watching in, wherever you're consuming this information. And that's honestly kind of what I want to talk about today. Won't be too long, be kind of short and sweet, but had someone just message me just not too long ago that kind of sparked this thought. I just said, in summary, basically, hey, thanks a lot for putting this kind of information out there, this kind of valuable information. I'm getting a lot out of it. I really appreciate it. That was okay. That was about it. Anyway, those mean a lot, by the way, when those kind of messages come out. So it makes it nice. But anyway, it just got me kind of thinking, great, this person is actually getting some value out of what is being put out there from the self-storage show, either from myself or from guest interviews, or coming soon is the summit that's coming up. And kind of tying that together is really kind of treating what is being put out there. And again, this is all for free, okay? With the podcast or the YouTube channel and the Facebook group and the Facebook channel itself and LinkedIn, where all this content's being distributed. Hey, it's all free, okay? But a lot of times when things are free, the value of it sometimes gets diminished a little bit because, hey, I'm not paying for it, whatever. And they're kind of devaluing the value they could be getting and what the information is being distributed. So just kind of got me thinking, like when you go to a conference, for example, and you're paying good money, to be there. A lot of times I'll see people that are much more attentive in those presentations, and they're taking notes and really kind of focused because they're there getting something out of it. They have a purpose of being there. They're focused on each and every presentation, and they're trying to get something out of it. Okay. Well, really, when it comes to this kind of content that's being distributed, now, granted, they're kind of more bite-sized information, but they're coming at you pretty consistently. And that's kind of that same mentality, quite frankly, of think that you are paying for it, okay? You put down $100 that day. I think you treat it a little bit differently as far as listening and consuming and executing on what's being talked about, or some strategies that are being given, or what have you. But just it kind of flips that mindset a little bit of being more focused on the content that's coming at you. And I think you'd be more apt to, note taking and actually taking action on what's being distributed on that day's content. So, it's one of those things that, just when you pay for it, you value it more. That's really kind of the bottom line. I've gotten some pushback a little bit from people about the upcoming summit that's coming out here in November, just because, again, it's free to attend those days. That's live, November 19th, 20th, and 21st. And people are like, well, you should be charging for this. You should be charging for this. I get it, and trust me, I do as well. As you'll see. But for those that day event, if you want to watch it live, those day it comes live, it's free to register. Go right ahead. Once you register, you'll get links, shortly before those days of saying, cool, this is where you go to watch it live. Treat it like you paid for it, okay? You're taking your notes. You're really trying to focus. And again, I get it. People are working, and, you don't have to listen to every single presenter. Some things are for you, some things are not. Get it. That's kind of the beauty of it. You can kind of pick and choose as well on what you want to take in and consume that day. Again, once that first day is done, the next day opens up, and the first day shuts down. The next day's presentations are all there for you, again, for free. But this also comes back to, again, of kind of value what you pay for. So you do have the option, obviously, of doing the all access pass that you see once you register for $197, price of a 10 by 10 for 1 month's rent. And that way you own everything. I got a bunch of bonuses on there for you as well. But then you can actually take more time to, like I said, really consume it, value it, taking your notes, taking time to execute on what's being presented. So there's a lot of value for paying for it. But again, even if you're just watching it for free and watching this daily kind of content that's coming, well, not daily, it's about an average about 3 times a week right now with content coming out. Everything that's free out there, just kind of flipping that switch in your head and putting that mindset of, I'm paying for this. Okay, I'm paying to listen to this. Just play that game with yourself, and I think you would definitely take more time of really focusing and listening, and then taking your notes and executing on what's being presented, being more mindful of when you're listening and watching. So anyway, just had that thought come across my mind. I want to again get that out there and document and put it out there for everybody. So anyway, let me know what you think about that. That's kind of my 2 cents and how I look at things, especially when I'm if I'm listening, reading podcasts and things like that. I think I really play that game with myself. I'm like, I'm paying for this, and it helps me value it a little bit more. So anyway, I hope you got something out of this one. Again, I really appreciate everyone that's taking time out of the day to watch the LinkedIn Lives, or that just consuming this in any other way that you do with the podcast or on the videos. Again, it means a lot. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, reviews, comments, all that kind of stuff. I love it.
Thanks for supporting the show. I want to let you know that we've just opened up our brand new free private Facebook group. There I'll be having some extra special content not found anywhere else. If you really want your facility to be a success in today's market, then this is going to be the place for you. You can request to join us at selfstoragecommunity.com or search for Self Storage Domination Community on Facebook.